The day is here, Durham versus Hampshire in the T20 Vitality Blast quarter-final. Winner faces Northants at finals day. Who's going to win? Let's go and find out. I'm 2 hours early today and it's already really busy. I've had to park further away than I usually do, and this is the earliest I've ever been. That's the size of crowd we're expecting tonight. A very, very big one. And why shouldn't there be? It's the quarter-final, everyone's really excited for it. It's been advertised a lot over the past month and a half since both teams qualified. I swear I've seen the advert about 100 times on social media, if not more. So I'm hoping that the game will do it justice. I obviously don't have teams yet, they will be coming later. Durham seem to have pretty much a full squad. By that I mean the one that they played through most of the T20 with, and if they play well, then I'm hoping for a really good score from them tonight as a Durham fan. Obviously, I'm hoping that the bowling will be good as well. Nathan Sauter had an excellent 100 campaign, and I'm hoping he'll bring that in as well. The Hampshire side, I don't know a huge amount about them. I do know that Liam Dawson is expected to play, and he can always be a handful. So both teams are going to come into it with confidence, hopefully off the back of good 2020 campaigns. They've both qualified for the next round, so they're obviously both very handy teams. Durham had a disappointing one-day cup campaign, and Hampshire had a very good one-day cup campaign, so you can argue that they'll be the more confident, but it can often be a different ball game, and we're all really excited to see what's going to happen. I will check back in with you guys at the ground. This is how far they've had to extend some of the parking tonight, and it's already pretty full. Most are 2 hours before the game. I've been told that they could be expecting around 8,000 here today, which is huge for a match here at the Riverside, so that's going to be really impressive. I have managed to reserve my normal seat. I'm quite pleased about that. And right now it's just about walking around really. I forgot it was on TV, so you've got the punditry box all set up, and I'm just waiting for the coin toss and the teams now really. Alex Lees has won the toss and chosen to field first, which I'm actually quite surprised about, because he nearly always bats. So we will see how it's going to work for him. It should be starting in about 10 minutes. And here are your teams. For Durham, it's Lees, Clark, Beddingham, Ackerman, Rhodes, Neesham, Robinson, Rain, Potts, Sauter and Parkinson. For Hampshire Hawks, Albert, Lynn, Vince, Cartwright, Mays, Fuller, Howell, Dawson, Curry, Wood and Wheel. Matthew Potts to Toby Albert. Let's go. 10 over through, Hampshire 116 for 1, and you have to wonder just how high this is going to get. Salter does have the lowest run rate that he's gone for of about 6, and he just got the wicket of Lynn, but plenty of wickets left, and I expect there will be an awful lot more runs to come. This is on track to be a very big score for Hampshire, with Toby Albert still there, currently on 58. So Captain Vince now, and that's another 6 to start off the next over. So let's see how it goes.
I'm not going to get in anyway.
Hampshire close on 221 for 8, I think it was in the end. There were quite a few wickets towards the end. So Durham need 222 to win. Now, it didn't get as high as I thought it was going to when we got 10 over through, but I think the damage was done. That's a very, very healthy score for Hampshire. They had 3 players getting at least 50. They were Albert, Lynn and Cartwright, and some positive partnerships as well. So a very good batting performance from them, and some disappointing bowling from Durham. I think Neesham went for nearly 70 in the end after 4 overs, probably more like 65, but that's an awful lot to go for. There were some of the boundaries that were a little bit unlucky, but too many given away, and this is going to be very difficult for Durham to chase. I have seen them get 232 before, but that was not chasing, so the pressure will be on. I think they'll make a good go of it. It will hopefully be entertaining, but if Hampshire bowl well, I think the game should be theirs after that good batting performance. So I will bring you the second innings when we start it, but I might check in when we get a little bit closer. It's Wood to bowl to Clark, so second innings underway.
Always run himself out.
Halfway through the innings, Durham 92 for 4. So the amount of runs they scored would usually suggest that they could be on for a good score, but not with the amount that they're chasing. 4 wickets down, some of them have been really quite frustrating as well. Several catches. It was Colin Ackerman who was just run out by a good throw from Wood, I think it was. So it's very hard to see Durham getting anywhere near the score. They've still got players who can bat, but not a huge amount of wickets left, and they'd have to take a lot of risks, which I don't think they'd get away with. So I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the innings. I will come back to you once it's finished. Heading to finals day, it's Hampshire Hawks, and they, as I said earlier, will be playing Northamptonshire Steelbacks. I've had to do this bit at home because it was so dark outside the ground this evening, so I wasn't able to give my closing remarks there. But anyway, it's Hampshire who advance, and deservedly so. They played really well this evening, put a brilliant score out that was always going to be difficult to chase, and they bowled relatively well at times as well. I think having 3 different players score half centuries was obviously helpful. The power play, which they got 89 from, was incredible, and that was always going to make it difficult for Durham. With the ball, I think it was Wood who had the best economy. The wickets were largely shared around. Now, Durham did try and make a game of it, but there were no batsmen who were really able to get going other than Ollie Robinson, and he came in quite late. He scored a half century and made it look a bit closer than it probably was. It never looked like they were really going to get anywhere near the target, other than when David Beddingham was in, but he didn't stay in for that long. And when Alex Lees was caught, at that point, I think it looked like it was going to be very unlikely. So, an enjoyable evening of cricket, over 400 runs scored across the 2 innings. You can say that that's bad bowling on both sides or good batting. You can make your own choice on that. I should hopefully be back at the Riverside for another game a week tomorrow. There's a game I'm hoping to go to. Until then, I think it's mainly going to be other sports that I'll be covering, and I will see you all during those videos, or if not, then during the next cricket video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.